Question 7. The straight line y is equal to x plus 5 meets the curve, this one here, at a single point. This simply implies that this one here is a tangent. The straight line is a tangent because it is the one that meets the curve at only one point. Now, for intersection of these two, they are telling us to find the value of constant k. So for intersection, now we solve these two simultaneously. So where there is y here, I'm going to substitute it with the whole of this, okay? So I'm going to have 2x squared, then plus 3. Where there is y, I put x plus 5, then squared, I equate to k. Opening here, we shall have 3 into, expanding this one, we shall have x squared, then plus 2 times x times 5, that will be 10x. And then square the 5, you get 25, which is equal to k. So 2x squared, when you multiply all through by 3 here, you will get 3x squared, then plus 30x, then plus 75. Then we shall subtract the k, then it's equal to 0, such that we get a quadratic equation that comes from these two that are intersecting. So 2x squared plus 3x squared, this one gives us 5x squared, and then we have 30x, then plus the 75 minus k, which is equal to 0. Now, since this line meets this curve at only one point, so for tangency, we know that b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. So our b is a 30, so squared minus 4. Our a is a 5, our c is 75 minus k. So we equate to 0. This one will be, of course, 900, then minus 4 times 5, that one will give us 20, then times the 75, then minus k. Okay, then this will be 900. 75 times 2, that is 150. So I'll have 1,500 here, then minus 20k, which is equal to 0. So I will take this on this side to be a positive. So we shall have 20k, which is equivalent to 900 minus 1,500. So 9 minus 15, that's a negative 6, right? By the way, this one is positive. Pardon me here. This is a negative times a negative, you get a positive. So this has to be positive there. We have negative 600 here, then plus 20k is equal to 0. 20k, then this one will cross to be a positive, right? 600. So therefore k is going to be equal to 600 divided by 20. Of course, this one will go, and then 2 goes into 60 30 times. So that means k is equal to 30. Then part B, find the coordinates of P. Now, the coordinates of P, remember P is a single point of intersection, which should come from this one here, that equation we have gotten for solving those two, okay? That is where we are supposed to get the x coordinate, and then we substitute in any of these to get the y coordinate, you see? So I can substitute here. We substitute our k, which is 30, we put it here. So 75 minus 30, that one will give us 40. So this implies that we shall have 5x squared plus 30 of x minus, no, it's a plus, sorry, 75 minus the 30, and then we have 5x squared plus 30x plus 45. We can divide all through by 5. We shall have x squared here, then plus 6x here, then plus 9. This one is the same as x plus 3 squared. Okay? Because two numbers, when you multiply them, they give you 9, but when you add them, they give you 6. That is a 3 and a 3. So it's like we are having This one is not there. Then you have x plus 3, like that. You see? So I'll just say x plus 3 squared, which is equal to 0. When we equate all of that to 0, you take the square root, then x is going to be equal to negative 3. So if x is equal to negative 3, then what is y? So you can go back and substitute either here or here, but the simplest one I think will be this one, okay? So we shall have y is equal to x plus 5. X is a negative 3, then plus the 5, which gives us a 2. So therefore, our P, its coordinates are negative 3 and then 2.